Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Today I have returning again, Bianca.
Hi.
And today we're going over continuing this trend I've had on some of the past few videos, not all, but some of them, with unmade or unproduced screenplays. In this particular case, The Star Wars, based on George Lucas's original rough draft screenplay. Now, I want to make this very clear because you might see a watermark at the bottom. These are scans. I do have the originals. I want to make that very clear. I do have them all, so yeah. So, how much of a Star Wars fan are you?
I saw the movies.
That's all?
You haven't watched the library. I saw the books on the shelves and just passed by them.
Did you ever see Mandalorian or Clone Wars or Rebels?
I saw the Clone Wars TV show, and I believe there was an animated Star Wars movie.
Yep, that was the lead into the Clone Wars. Did you see Rebels or Mandalorian?
No.
All right, but now which of the movies have you seen? You've seen all 9 or what?
Yes.
All right then. Well, obviously this one.
Special.
The special editions.
No, the holiday special.
That don't count.
I've always wanted to see it because everybody says don't watch it. And I saw Spaceballs.
We're the Spaceballs. Watch out. We are the Spaceballs. But yeah, but this
Spaceballs comic.
But yeah, but for this one, for one thing, this old man here, that's Luke. And this alien here, that's Han Solo.
What?
He was originally meant to be an alien. So yeah, let's get started. Longer ago, in a galaxy even further away.
Is 3CPO supposed to be a woman too?
No, he just wants to look a lot closer to that robot from Metropolis, the old black and white movie.
Yeah, I saw that movie. That was a great, almost 4-hour movie.
Yep. Oh, look at these covers. Back in 1974, still years before a film called Star Wars would take the world by storm, George Lucas completed the first rough draft screenplay of what was then called The Star Wars. The original screenplay contains all the now familiar elements of Star Wars: an evil empire, a young would-be Jedi, an older Jedi Knight who mentors the boy, a princess in need of rescue, and even a father who is more machine than man, but put together in a way far different from what you've seen on the screen. For nearly 4 decades, George Lucas's original vision of the galaxy far, far away existed only as what might have been.
What might have been.
Yep. Now, question. Do you recall that Harley Quinn Joker Criminal Sanity comic?
Mm-hmm. No.
So the guy. Oh, you don't? Never mind then. Because the guy who did some.
Can you say it again?
Joker Harley Criminal Sanity, that Black Label comic.
I don't remember. Was everybody recommending it during that time? I don't remember.
Kind of, sort of. Well, I'm just saying the artist who did the colorized sequences, for the first couple of issues, Mike Mayhew is the main artist here. Yeah. Until the recent Great Rebellion, the Jedi Bendu were the most feared warriors in the universe. For 100,000 years, generations of Jedi perfected their art as personal bodyguards of the Emperor. They were the chief architects of the invincible Imperial Space Force, which expanded the Empire across the galaxy from the celestial equator to the farthest reaches of the Great Rift. Now these legendary warriors are all but extinct. One by one, they've been hunted down and destroyed as enemies of the new Empire by a ferocious and sinister rival warrior sect, the Knights of Sith. As we see a ship coming in towards the planet. The fourth moon of Utapu. Dad, they found us. Dad, we've got to continue with the problem, Deke. Your concentration is worse than your brother's. Annikin, how many? Only one this time, Dad. A Banta 4. Good. They must think this night is something special. We may not have to repair that old bucket after all. Prepare yourselves. Me too. Do you have the answer? I think it's the Corbett dictum. What is without. Sir, I found marked Annikin. Yep, this guy here, the older man kid, is Annikin. And 12 disciplines. I'm as good as, all right, son, get your gear. Yippee! Yes, it's meant to be like he's young Anakin.
You mean Luke?
No, Luke is going to be an old man.
Oh, shoot, Anakin, that's right. We never saw Luke as a kid. We saw Anakin as a kid. That's my bad.
Yes.
The colors are really good. It reminds me of Alex Ross. Or, what's that guy? That famous painter. Not painter, that art guy.
Alex Ross.
It is Alex Ross?
Yeah, that's the great painter who's the guy who just did that Fantastic Four book.
No. I said painter by accident when I meant to say was artist. You were talking about this artist on your interview with
Frazado, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, they're keeping an eye on it. But when they look, all of a sudden the Sith, the Knights of Sith shows up and kills Deke.
Gosh dang.
He killed a kid.
Yay.
And then Anakin fights him off. His father shows up and gives him the Darth Maul treatment. Slice right in half. I'm sorry. Ooh, aw. They do the funeral pyre. Son, set a course for Aquilay. We're going home. We both need a rest. Aw. That's a strong opening, wouldn't you say?
Bro.
But anyway, we did on Alderaan, capital of the New Galactic Empire, and the Imperial Star Destroyers. They were actually originally starfighters. All right, boys. Let's impress our Emperor. Superiors, break left and roll. So think about that. The idea of Star Destroyers actually being small fighters. And we're introduced to the Emperor. Upon this battle depends the survival of the Galactic Empire. Upon this battle depends the life and long continuity of our civilization. Not since the great Jedi Rebellion has our destiny been placed in such a balance. And this is to be the most magnificent campaign of all. We must conquer the Aquilayan system, last of the independent systems, last refugee of the outlawed and vile sect of the Jedi. I have personally asked the Aquilayans to accept the Treaty of Alliance. During the long period of negotiations, they have decided until to be undecided. We will barter no longer. I have appointed Governor Hodek as First Lord of the Aquilayan system and surrounding territories. This is the last frontier and the final stone in the Great Wall of the Galactic Empire. Long live the Emperor! Dust to the Jedi! And what do you think of those stormtroopers?
They look pretty cool.
Yep, we then see...
Are they competent?
Yep, they actually kind of are, but we see Senator Antilles and another guy they meet up with, Wizened, as they're there when stormtroopers are now apprehending them. And then here we're introduced to Darth Vader! But here he's just a general. He is not a Sith Lord. My dear Darth Vader, you should rejoice. We are no longer under the control of the great families. You still have a system to conquer, Governor Hodek. But this system will bring us more scientific wealth than any other house in the tribunal. We will easily gain control of the dictatorship. Don't underestimate the armies of Aquilay. They are led by a Jedi. It's a myth that any Jedi still exists. General, I've told you about the Supreme Tribunal member, Vatus Cole. He worries a lot about legends and myths. General Skywalker is no myth. When I first arrived at court, he was first bodyguard to the Emperor. It was he who led the Jedi Rebellion. See, Darklighter led the rebellion, so the Emperor would have you believe. But I was there. Then why wasn't he hunted down like the others? Because he's too clever. He's there, all right. I can sense it. Mark my word. Aquilay would not easily be conquered. Just this weird idea of a Vader who is dressed like Vader, but he's not a Sith Lord or anything, so he doesn't have these feelings or any of that. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
So he's not related to any of the Skywalkers in this version.
Nope.
Not gonna lie, he looks super cool though.
With the scar and it's basically the suit, but without the helmet.
Yeah.
Or the breathing apparatus.
And his face is not messed up.
It's scarred.
Oh, just compared to what happened to him in the movie.
Right, but yeah, so meanwhile on Aquile, we got trade negotiations. Yeah, yay. Yeah. The fact that it took Lucas until episode 1 to finally bring this in. Woohoo. Oh, but yeah, there's Luke.
Ooh, there we go.
He looks like Lucas, doesn't he?
Oh my gosh, now I can't unsee it.
He looks either like Lucas or like Obi-Wan, either or.
Mix of both.
Yeah. Your Excellency, this is more than a simple raid on your resources. You must reach a decision. General Skywalker, war is a serious business, a deadly business. Senator Nash, procrastination is a deadly business. War is my business. Have you approved my defense measures, Tarkin? My scared dodo colleagues and I believe an actual war with the Empire is only a remote possibility. As a military treatise, your proposal has certain merits, but in the harsh light of reality, an attack against the Empire appears to be somewhat extreme. Count Santage, I want you to head a delegation to Alderaan. You will leave tomorrow with our answer regarding the treaty. My decision will be forthcoming. May the daddy. And yeah, they're these kids. Yeah, I would definitely feel why these kids get cut off get cut out of the movie right away. They're pointless.
Pointless.
Yeah, Leia. This is Leia here, young teenager who's heading out to school.
Ooh.
Yep. And basically, yeah, they hug and leave. May your studies do you honor, Princess Leia. Thank you, General Skywalker. May the force of others be with you all. And that's, wow, again, no wonder they trimmed that line too. May the force of others be with you all may the force be with you. But yeah, in the war room of the hidden underground fortress, far beneath the palace, Montrose, have any ships left the planet? At 2400, a full battalion of Star Destroyers left for what is projected to be anchored on a nearby system. And no word from Whitsun? He should have reported by now. I don't know. It doesn't feel good. Sir, put him on alert. If they're restricted, you have to wait until... Annikin Starkiller? You old muscle rat. What a sight. We heard that you've been executed. So the Empire would like you to believe. I've been in the Kessel system. Where have you been, Skywalker? Cleaning up other people's messes? Well, you remember my son, Annikin? He takes after his mother. It's so good to see you. What a sight. But I remember another. Ha! It's wonderful to be with another Jedi again. There's so few of us left. No that if brush over talking about Deke. I think that's intentional. He's just trying to brush it all off, but basically, like, I've come for your help, Luke. Ask anything you ask. You're a Jedi brother. We are one. My friend, we've been through much together. I've been through much since we parted. I've lost much. Your youngest boy, Deke. The Empire has chased us half across the galaxy. There's no refuge. One day they will come here. Take my son as your Padawan learner. He would be a Jedi. I've trained him from birth. He reached the 5th stage. He fought in the Kessin Civil Wars and commanded a Hubble expedition to the Cone System. He's a good boy, Luke, and one hell of a fighter. Old friend, you do me too much honor. I was never a match for you. Why don't you finish his training yourself? I'm too old, Luke. I can't go on. You must finish it. What kind of talk is this? That's not the Starkiller, remember? I'm not the same Starkiller! Notice his arm exploded? There's nothing left of me but my head and right arm.
Oh my gosh.
So again, we get another notion. A person who's more machine than man. And notice, his chest piece looks just like Vader's breathing apparatus.
Yeah.
Luke.
Sorry, it looks weird right here.
Luke, I'm dying. Dad, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I keep losing control. I'm very sorry and tired. Take my son. The Jedi Bendu must survive. We must pass it on. Only a Jedi can stop the Empire. We're very old, you and I. A new generation must be started. Take Annikin. Teach him the way of the Jedi Bendu. The wisdom of, sir, we picked up something big. An asteroid or solid comet. It's moving away from the anchored system, right towards us. So, what do you think of the start?
Oh, I'm really invested in the story right now.
Yep, and what do you think about the characters?
I like Luke. Darth looks awesome. Amazeballs.
What about Annikin?
What?
Annikin.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what about
I'm
Annikin? What do you
thinking.
think? Okay.
I'm
Man,
withholding judgment.
All right. But yeah, what kind of look face is that for Luke and for Anakin? So long, Dad. Do as you're told, but think for yourself. May the force of others be with you, son, and with you, Luke.
Some of the art is kind of a bit wonky.
Yep. Like, hey, look, the dual sons. Do 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 do. But yeah, they're there for dinner as they eat. Like, the general's taking me on as Padawan learner. Really, Anakin, learn to chew.
Gosh dang, boy.
Yep, gentlemen, the asteroid has disappeared from our scopes. There's no trace of it. Excuse me, Lord. We better get back. I will wait patiently for the war code. Because basically, yeah, they're talking like, I'm leaving tonight for Amsel to meet with the full assembly. I am not going to approve the alliance treaty, and I will get your defense measures. Be patient. You will have your war code. Okay, I like it to show that the king is not an idiot.
Thank goodness.
But it must be done legally. The separation of war powers is paramount for. You're a friend, Luke, but you're also an outlander with power. I can't forsake my oaths any more than you can. But then later on, when you see Annikin, what the hell? General Skywalker, sir. Enough. You are well trained, but remember, a Jedi must be single-minded. A discipline your father obviously never learned, hence your existence. Discipline is essential. Your mind must follow the way of the Bendu. It won't happen again, General, but I do have some questions about. They soon find Whitson there, who's barely alive after what he had to deal with. But seriously, what the hell, Anakin? And know that that girl, she doesn't seem. She's like,
Bruh, he's a simp just like in the movie.
General, Imperial Star Force is on its way, not far behind. Their attack, a giant space fortress, unlike anything ever seen. So yeah, then we see he sends Anakin to go pick up Leia, to which I said forget them and hurry. Just who do you think you are? I will not be treated like this. You must bring me my things and my handmaiden, or my father will have your head. Settle down. Alanda's not staying. I'm not leaving here. You can't. Poop! Dude! She'll be all right. I'm taking her to safety, as ordered. You will wear the crest and continue as before, but be careful. Yes, sir. Seriously?
I do not like whatever that thing she's wearing.
But yeah, and yes, Annikin and Leia are the ones who are supposed to get together.
Yeah. She seems to have the same personality.
Yeah, but she's definitely clearly a mix of Leia and Padme.
Yeah.
But yeah, they made contact with the king, but then all of a sudden, something blows them up. Strange. There's a morning star where there ain't no morning star. Dad, what? Looks like we have ourselves a war, Dad. Time to get out the blasters and sound the alarm. Wow. So, Luke has included space southerners. Double Squadron to your fighter. Squadron 1A. Hey, knock them all the way back to Alderaan. Double Squadron is away. And there is the Death Star.
Ooh.
In this case, yep. In this case, it's meant to be just a battle station, not a death ball. And they put up a good fight, but here's the case where this Death Star is not as powerful. But yeah, now we get 3PO and R2. And get this, R2 talks! I am not accustomed to space travel. We're going to be destroyed. The external bombardment appears. I'm going with the idea of him being a bit of a Brooklyn-like, like a crass kind of a droid.
That'd be great.
The external bombardment appears to be concentrated in this area. The structure has exceeded the normal stress quotient by 0.4, although there's no immediate danger. Boom! No immediate danger? You're faulty! Yo! They're putting up a good fight. They're still getting blasted. You overrate glob of grease! Quit following me! Get away! Get away! You're a mindless, useless philosopher! Come on! Let's go back to work. The system is alright. What the... Ah! They see a dead guard or whatever. And, don't worry. Do not worry and look so worried, Governor. Not even a Jedi could penetrate this fortress. We've already wiped out most of their fleet. If it goes on too long, we'll run over budget, General Vader. When do the landings begin? Not long from now, as soon as the attack has been broken. General, the Senate has voted to end the war. They can't do anything without the King's approval, which gives us a little time. Have you been able to regain contact? No, sir. All ground communications are jammed. Saying how they're long overdue. Soon they start attacking a bunch of the power relays out about. I'm leaving. Those explosions are coming from the reactor. My first order is preservation. I'm going to eject before the whole thing goes up. Our work. We can't leave. It's desertion. These lifetimes aren't for us. It's not right. Boom! It's the end. Eject! Eject! Wait for me. Damn.
Oh, C-3PO. I do love you so much.
What's up with Vader here?
He had too many
Cookies.
Yeah.
The planet is ours. A 3-hour war. You expected longer. Jedi or not, we have beaten Skywalker. Remember, you must capture the heir to the royal family alive. The Aquay clan has ruled the system for over 10,000 years. The people will follow no other. We have won a truly great prize for the Empire. They have a genetics treasure. Cloning. Soon they were told, unfortunately, that the convoy was killed, and the Queen also wants them to cease the attacks. And even said, this is the treaty. But as soon as they're leaving, the remaining 2 ships are blown up. And this is the peace the Empire promised? Get out of my sight! Make no mistake, even if it's treason, this war is just beginning! So what did you think of that issue?
Oh, that issue was pretty cool. I didn't think the action would start immediately. I thought we were waiting.
Yep, I gotta say though, I'm not caring for Annikin at all. He's coming off too much like, Annikin, the prequel trilogy Annikin. And Luke at his whiniest. Would you agree? Bianca?
No, I agree.
Yeah, I thought you went quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, now Vader has the helmet.
Yay!
The war is won. Today, our acts usher in a new millennium for the Empire, which will echo throughout the universe. Today, you will make the Empire complete. Let the invasion begin. No sign of Starkiller or the Princess, General. There was much damage in that area. Oh, look at this! Eventually, 3PO gets so pissed off, he tosses R2.
Bro,
you go your own way. That hurt. And you'll be malfunction within a day. And you're going the wrong way. Your way is always the wrong way. We'll see. And don't let me catch you following me, begging for help, because you won't get it from me.
It's so funny.
Terrain is not ideal. What's this? Looks like an X-33, Wes. Where's your master? Can you speak? How do you relate your data? You're a Calorian manufacturer. Are you damaged? Well, Captain, who's your friend? I don't know. He doesn't seem to be able to talk. Damage, probably. Judging from an enemy ship that crash landed. Oh, I should have pointed out. That's funny. The damage doesn't look so bad from out here. That actually gives better context for that line here than in the original movie. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Can you see about it? It's like, what was it talking about damage when they went in the escape pod? Here it makes sense. They jump down soon and realize, oh, maybe we overreacted.
All right, I get that now.
Meanwhile, we see 3PO. Oh dear, you little malfunctioning twerp. This is all your fault. You tricked me into going this way, but you'll do no better. What the? Could it be transport? Hey, Help me! If you're going to stop for every unfortunate along the way, we'll never get back. We must help him. Well, my little friend, you found your tongue. Where did you come from? We were jettisoned from 629 PR1. It's a Class M station, not a conventional It's a Class M station, not a conventional craft. I'm C-3PO, human cyborg relation. Your kindness is greatly appreciated. Wonderful. Now we could get going. As they're heading off, all right. Well, we'll rest in this canyon. At last, this transport is welcome, but my joints are frozen. I've got a bad case of dust contamination. I can barely move. What a forsaken place this is. We seem to be made to suffer. It's our lot in life. Sir, could you tell? Where did they go? They disappeared. Maybe they were attacked. I sense danger. They're making way down until they soon find Luke. General, I want you to do something with this barbarian. He's the most... I received your message, Princess Leia, but the king, your father, is dead. Killed in an enemy attack. I'm so sorry. My mother and brother? The queen is here. Your mother is safe. So are your brothers. They're all in the main chamber. I don't blame her for being upset. The Senate has been corrupted. They cannot rule without your wish. I rule by marriage. With the king dead, I'm not strong enough to stop them. Leia is now the true queen. She must be protected. The line must be preserved. General, you must deliver Leia and her brothers to the Apuchi system. They will be safe there. General, the Chrome and companies on Apuchi have offered to supply you and the men with ships necessary to return Leia to the throne. Mother, you must not stay. I am too old for such a long journey, and it won't be easy. The Empire already controls the spaceport cities, and I must lead the evacuation of our palace home. They will not travel, and we will have to travel in disguise. No one can suspect wealth or royal training, and I must have full command. I fear the new queen will not stand for this. Do not put words into my mouth. I will do what is necessary. Go now. May the force of others be with you. I'm getting a little annoyed with that mouthful, aren't you?
Yeah, this is like, what, our second time hearing it?
No, by fourth or fifth time.
I must have ignored all those times on purpose.
So yeah, they're heading their way through until they're making their way to a spaceport as the Empire's showing up. We'll take the droids with us. They know more about the space fortress than any 10 men. They will be useful. Can they be trusted? They will be trusted never to harm a living creature and to give accurate information to anyone who asks. So don't tell them anything that you don't want to fall into the wrong hands. I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations. Your kindness is greatly appreciated. R2-D2, fusion repair. Greetings, I'm Luke. Agricultural engineering. You're coming with us to help set up a grotto station on Bansa. There they are! Oh dear. Where are you going? What is this? Count Santage. Princess Leia and the twins are being taken to safety. It is the Queen's wish. The Empire has assured their safety. They must stay. I don't answer to the Empire. General, you've gone too far from this. Arrest them! Slice them in half! Coming through! Get in, General! Make for the bluff, Whitson. The Empire's army can't be far behind. When will the self-destruct sequence activate? Choom! The hidden fortress is no more. The Empire will find nothing but an evacuated ruin. What will they do when they find the fortress destroyed? They won't stop looking for us. And wow, look at that! And apparently even the stormtroopers have their own lightsabers.
Mini lightsabers.
Yeah.
Or are they all just the same size? I can't tell.
It's hard to tell. And now we're introduced to the actual Sith. Welcome, Prince Valorum. Your exploits are legendary. I have long waited to meet a knight of the Sith. If there's any way I can assist you, my entire command is at your bidding. Thank you, General Vader. I'll need a tie-in to your computer network, a control center, and all communication access. Right away. I'll transfer all of the information we have on General Skywalker. His command post auto-destructed, but we believe he is still alive. Do you really believe he's a Jedi? If he was not a Jedi, I would not be here. We'll begin our search at dawn. This is interesting that we have these two characters that kind of will eventually get meshed into one.
I love it.
Yep, as they're heading out there, they come to get some supplies when, they must have resisted. We better move out. The Empire can't be far. Poor kid. Now he's one with the force of others. Uh-oh, and stormtroopers!
Oh.
And, yep, you're too slow! Annikin, the twins! On it, boss! Nice shot. Hang on! Wow! They're much more vicious here! The Jedi, I mean.
Books.
I'm talking about the Jedi!
Because they're comic
But yeah, they have attack stickers. That's what they're called. And I'm just like, they fly now. They fly now. Had to say it. And now, big explosion. And I'll be honest though, now we're starting to get to a point where it's kind of starting to feel a little bit like filler, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like ever since we were looking at Annikin and what he was doing on his side, it felt like filler.
Yeah. See, 3PO, I knew we would be all right. 3PO, you listening? Well, what do you know? Fainted. Annikin Starkiller and killed. I love these covers, don't you?
Yeah, they're so much fun.
By the way, you want to know who actually recommended this cover artist? Nick Runge?
Nick Runge?
No, but you want to know what person actually recommended it?
Oh, who?
One colorist who since joined what group. Gabe did. Kind of makes it bittersweet when you know that. So yeah, they're heading out there. You see Anakin's having to deal with Leia and the kids all singing. I see something and something object approaching bearing 3.2. It's a patrol, and basically when they come over there, they see him, and it's like, officer, have you seen any other transports in the area? We saw 2 heading south, going towards Amstel. Looked like to me. All right, be on your way. No need using the force and all that, and they're coming back. Stop, Wizened. They're faster. Get your weapons. Ooh! And he's wanting to use blasters. I guess not so uncivilized.
Ooh.
So, yeah, a lot of good action. Great action, I would say. Apparently, Annikin got hurt. You missed too. I know. I couldn't. Don't let it happen again. We better move out. They might have reported in. The patrol was lost, Prince Valorum. All of them. It is to be expected. Have you found them? They're heading for the spaceport at Gordon. I'll be there first. I'll be there first. Have all security doubled and put them on alert. Gordon Spaceport. We'll meet our contact at 0400 if they're still alive. No, not Mos Eisley. They head their way down there and even have a little rat creature. Oh, you're gonna ignore him. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. I'm sorry. Don't insult us. You just watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death system and death sentence on 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead. And took off their arms and all that.
As they should.
Give the bartender something to keep it quiet. And there's Han Solo. Han Solo. Always mysterious. Like Luke Skywalker, you old star dog. It took a war to get you out here.
Oh my god.
He looks like Swamp Thing, doesn't he?
For some reason, I first made the Hulk comparison, and I'm like, wait, no, he looks like something, but it's not the Hulk. It's just also green.
Swamp Thing. Yeah. Good to see you. You're all the old boy we'll talk about. It's been too long. It will be good to have you out of retirement and back at my side. How is Starkiller? He's still holding up. Come, let's get off the street. I'll signal the others. Starkiller, you are the Starkiller. The force of others resides in you still. Skywalker, you are kind to an old fool. So basically, yeah, they've talked it out, and their plan is to try and sneak their way through. And look at this Greedo-like guy.
Gosh dang, he looks so similar.
Yep. but talking in English. Chico da toya, toya ta hoyada. It says, yes, you'll travel as crews of a Baltarian freighter and freighter to get past the scanners. The twins will have to be placed in suspended animation within shielded micro packs.
You know what I just found pretty interesting?
What?
What if his people like spoke like Cantonese or Mandarin, and then other people of the planet speak Spanish, and then other people of the planet speak
it makes
other
sense.
languages?
That would be interesting, but unfortunately, once you have Hutzies, that's all everyone seems to speak that isn't English.
Dang.
Solo. But yeah, so basically, they're trying to get it's showing more why the twins were so pointless. It's a whole thing about trying to hide them in these little cases, but they only got one power source. The only other one they can use is from Starkiller. So what does he do? He rips it out and gives it to him. The machine power isn't doing me any good. Here, take it, Dad. You'll die. Dad, trust me, my judgment, son. Serve your new teacher. I'm so proud. I'm sorry. It had to be. Now he flows with the force of others and honorable deaths. Interesting. Sad.
Interesting.
Well, it is.
Sad. Yeah, it is true.
But at the same time, if the twins weren't needed, this wouldn't have happened. And these kids are pointless. They're a load. But yeah, now they're heading.
They're gonna go and do some shenanigans, and then they're gonna save the universe.
No, they're not. But yeah, now they're heading on out there, and see again, we're really getting the padding now, aren't we?
Those dang kids.
No, am I right though? We're really getting the padding now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Padding.
Do.
But yeah, they're making way. They're changing the boarding procedure. I don't like it. Quiet. Our identification officer, you're not going anywhere. Where are your component receipts? Of course, all these new rules. And who can keep track? I don't like the feel of this. Your senses are strong, but it's a very small disruption. It's a night of Sith. Possibly stay alert. That was very close. I wasn't nervous. This is our ride. Hey, where is everyone? Little Biggs is losing power fast and faster than normal. I should check it out. Wait until the situation is secure. Stay here and keep on your guard. Han, come with me. The disturbance is here. And there's Prince Valorium. I have been authorized to accept payment on behalf of the Chrome Company Corporation. We'll be departing shortly. Han, we have a Sith night in front of us, and 4 troopers behind. First the miners, and next the master. But gentlemen, it's over. The door. No! The chamber is sealed. Don't force me to release the Jedi gas. And why are you overconfident? So he has a lightsaber too?
Do people just nonchalantly have like red lightsabers and don't really care?
Apparently the colors really don't matter in this universe.
Cool. I want whatever color.
Yep. But yeah, they're heading on out like, not yet. Silence. There they are. Come on, R2. As they're heading their way through, and all of a sudden then, thanks to 3PO and R2, they cause something to short out, blinding everyone, giving them a chance to get the weapons. And the cell doors armed with cutters. Stand back. Boom. Very ingenious. That ought to deactivate it. Come on. I've got Solo with me. To protect the prince that I had to, they've taken the micropacks with the twins. Are they aware of the boys? I don't think so, but Biggs is running out of power. Annikin, Wizened, find Biggs and Windy. That's the kids' names. Leia will come with Han, and Han and I will meet you at the main hatch. If they were discovered, the twins would be sent to a medical station. Keep looking. There are more storage areas on the far side. 3PO, come here. Get this hatch open. Counterlock the departure codes. Be quick about it. And right away, sir. This should not be difficult. And notice, 3PO is doing what R2 usually does. Good work. The hatch is opening. That's them. Grab them quick. Time may be running out for Biggs. Quiet. Uh-oh. Here's where it gets tricky. The prisoners. So they use a neurostunner. Boom. Apparently, Han is able to hold the door open. They'll release the giant gas soon. We can't wait. Everyone's through the hatch. And, they're making their way through, and, whoa! Sorry, but he's traveling with us. Oh, crushed right on top of a trooper. They're blasting their way through, and everything, and, order them to seal all the hangars in the sector. I'm on my way. Oh, now, if you remember the ship from the beginning, the Tantive 4, that's the one Leia was on, that was actually originally the Millennium Falcon. This one.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Again, that was the ship from the beginning of the movie. You remember that, right, from the very beginning?
Number 6?
Yeah.
I'm number 6. Number 3?
4, episode 4. The very beginning of episode 4, when Leia was on board, the ship that she was on that was being attacked, when you see the Star Destroyer and you see that ship being chased, that's this ship.
Oh.
That was originally the Falcon until they came up with a better design.
Better design, my booty.
Oh, and of course, stay with me. I want to thank you. I think I love you. What? What? What?
His face is my face.
Like, what is this silly talk of love? Stop acting like a child and start behaving like a queen. You belong to the people of Aquilate. My job is to return you to them and nothing more. Oh, I hate you. The sooner we're on Opuchi, the better. To be fair, that I don't believe, but then, of course, we're in love. She loves me, and I just realized I love her. What?
What the heck?
Lucas was never good at writing romance, has he?
No.
So, yeah, they're bringing up a good fight, and then he's told to wait to shoot. He does it anyway, and they're so like, they're blasting us to bits. Next, the Wookiee madness. We see, I got one. You were lucky. Bring up a good fight, but soon the Stardust and the Falcon's going to get destroyed soon. Yeah, it doesn't last long. R2 helps get Annikin out when he got blasted into space, and they soon have to eject. Unfortunately, though, Wizened has to stay behind to make sure that Annikin and make sure Leia gets out of there. For freedom! Boom! Goodbye, Wizened. May the force of others be with you. Oh dear, this is going to be bumpy. They still have the twins on the pods and everything as they're making their way through. Annikin gets attacked by a spider. Little help? Ew. Did you see where Leia's pod went? It landed on the other side of those trees, approximately 800 meters from here. Windy. Windy doesn't look good. We'll need more power. Tap off Biggs' unit quickly. Yuck. We'll get Biggs out of there too. He shouldn't be a problem. Perhaps he went to search for us. No. They soon find that they've been taken by Wookiees, who are also being apprehended by a bunch of bounty hunters. And these are all the normal bounty hunters, including Bosk and even Boba.
Oh, Boba.
And they all get taken out pretty quickly. And there's the Wookiees. Howdy, strangers. I'm Owen Lars of Bastion. What can I offer you? Uncle Owen! Those Wookiees are the fiercest critters I've ever run across. A new tribe moved in down there about a year ago, and it's been hell ever since. Where's the nearest city? Basically, they're trying to think of a plan to get them down there. And obviously, these are, the Wookiees here are a bit more like what the Ewoks ended up being.
Okay, cool.
Yep, Annikin takes down a champion, and because of that, now they treat him like he's their god.
Let's go.
Remember what I said?
Doing here?
What? What?
What are you doing right there?
Oh, why do you say something that you completely threw me off? For one, where's the glasses?
You got contacts. Oh my gosh.
That's Owen, like I said earlier.
Dang it.
Lars, your kindness will surely be rewarded. Good hunting. May the force of others be with you. All right, the fiercest Wookiee. We're leaving. We must go. Stand aside. Go away. I think he wants to be your friend. I'm grateful to you and your people, but I must go. I wish you understood me. It would make things so much easier. And that's Chewie. He follows him. Starkiller, is this your handiwork? General, these trappers took the princess. You were followed? I know. I know. He wouldn't stay. He's one of the ones I say, but I can't understand a word he says. He's Chewbacca, son of the Ostic, prince of the Sawas, a very powerful Wookiee tribe. It seems they made Starkiller a god. What? Good grief. They're soon deciding to do an attack, and apparently Wookiees have been harassing him for a while, so they think if they do it, they're going to be like, the Imperial forces might not react that much to them. And more stuff with the kids. Uh-oh! Slice this creature in half. Oh. Well, here's one of them. Anyway, send seekers. Find the others. Uh-oh. Phasing units. Everything's just going crazy. They start to put up a good fight. And they come like, attack! Wow, that looks awesome, doesn't it?
Oh, looks so cool.
Now they decide they're going to have to try and train the Wookiees in fighting in their ships. While Luke is going to have to do his own thing. Meanwhile, we see.
Back. Thank you. Oh, I just wanted to stare at Luke in the black shirt.
But yeah, so I pray you have been treated honorably, Princess Leia. I am your servant, Darth Vader. It won't be long before you are able to return to your people. Why do you defy me? What time do the doctor and do the doctors from Alderaan arrive? At 65 hours, sir. Put all security stations on alert until they're here. Don't worry, Princess. The doctors will surely break your will. Then they will crush your spear, and then you have nothing more to worry about. Until then, ha 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 ha! Ah! Wow, he evil! Ah! Apparently he's a friend, and he and his friends are rescuing us. The Skywalker is teaching them how to fly like birds, and the Starkiller god is attacking a moon to rescue a princess. Han, tell Chewbacca he'll soon get the hang of it. So Luke is the one teaching them, whereas Annikin sneaks on board with R2. Code 6 alert, and we see them war painting up their ships ready for battle. As we go into the final issue. Last hope for the galaxy. And Anakin's putting up, like, neither helmet fits. Luke was right. I do have a swallowed head, but I gotta find Leia and fast. Clear the area. Bring in seekers if you have to, but find the intruder. Contact's been lost within the ship carrying the doctors from Alderaan. It could be the rebels. The princess treatment will have to be delayed. And I see you have Skywalker's apprentice on the run. Yes, we've just trapped your friend. Watch us accomplish what you, the great Sith, found to be impossible. Yes, Darth, that will be a pleasure. Stop, traitor! Traitor! No. I don't know how anyone can fight in these tin cans. Leia, I'm coming for her. Uh-oh. You see, Valorum? Jai gasped at last. I don't know why the Empire bothered to request your service. Still, you may be useful. Take the Jedi to special interrogation section and use your Sith skill to find out his plans. As you wish, Tars. Apparently those ships are big!
As they should be.
So there they go. And then, you were insane to come here. Why? For her? I can't believe your loyalty is that strong. You're a great warrior, but you're a greater fool. This is a place for androids. No codes, no honor. Our ways are useless here. Why couldn't you have stayed away? Finally, the great Jedi in person. Silence. We've come to inform him of his fate. For all the trouble he's caused us, this Jedi doesn't seem like much. Does he, Governor Hodek? Your easy capture and public imprisonment should end the Jedi myth once and for all. Prince Valorum, the Sith may be next. Take the Take the Jedi prisoner to Alderaan. I'm sure the Emperor will enjoy his execution. My only regret is that I won't be there myself. Full Lord battle stations as they're coming in to fight, and Valorum actually helps him break out. Jedi and Sith must settle this honorably, here and now. Fight, Jedi! Fight against the forces of tyranny! You're like, interesting, so I guess the Sith aren't full on evil. Like, what will you teach me? Cruelty? A Sith murdered my brother. Didn't he pay with his life? This way, we can get a starship and be out of here before they're discovered. I'm not leaving without the princess. Impossible. There are traps everywhere. You're mad. It's Love. By the way, thanks for freeing me. Love? Now I remember why our clans have fought for 1,000 years. Putting up a big fight and everything. It's the fugitive Jedi. Kill him! Deception is still your way, Valorum. I seem to remember somebody in disguise. Our ways are not so different. The readout says she's in cell 94. Cover me! Leia! Annikin! It's about time. Bro. Yep. Come on, we're under attack, but we have a new ally. Him? Him. It's an honor, Princess Leia, but we only have a few seconds before they find us. All of these hallways are sealable. This is the garbage chute. Pressurized. Yes, but it's going to be an awful ride. Follow me! It's a crash landing. Oh, crap. Yuck. This is a fine place for a princess. Life with me can only get better. Let's see if there's a way out. The doors are sealed. We'll have to find some way to shut it off. Oh, boy. Boom, boom. Big attack and everything. General, we lost contact with the planet's surface. Use a sub-relay. Put all surface units on alert and send out more fighters. The prisoners are now trapped in disposal system R27. Boom! I have an idea. This will solve at least one problem. As they start to close them in, and with some help, R2 was able to get him out. The power core has exceeded the normal stress quota by 0.8. The magnetic fusion pods have evaporated. There appears to be immediate danger. It's nice to see you too, old buddy. Hurry, there's a light pod station down here. They've pinpointed every terminal, which is impossible. What are they? Where did they come from? Electromagnetic transfer has started, and there's no stop yet. No matter, continue the fight. We've already lost control of the planet. We must abandon ship while there's still time. Conditions are much worse than continue to fight. This fortress is Han, order everyone out of here. The whole thing is going to blow. Return to Gordon. What about Annikin and Leia? And little R2. Don't worry. In time to stop worrying about them. Anakin's a Jedi. Get in quick. Accelerate. Let's put some distance between us and that fireball. Really? For your bravery and valiant acts here, Chewbacca. Like, oh, so he gets a medal!
What?
He says he's honored. 3PO R2, your services to Ackley is greatly appreciated. You are designated A4 and will serve Annikin Starkiller, the new Lord and Protector of Aqualay. As word of the destruction of the space fortress spread, 1,000 new systems joined Queen Leia in the rebellion, causing a significant crack in the Great Wall of the Galactic Empire. The acts of Skywalker and Starkiller once again sparked fear in the hearts of the greedy and the malevolent. And a new sense of liberty, not felt for 100 years, swept across the heart of all. But our hero's great adventure was yet to take place, the one that will be known as the Saga of the Opuchi.
What the heck, these weird names?
And here's a behind-the-scenes book about them coming up with the different models and designs.
Some of the stuff were like a bit wonky, but the art was overall very good.
Yep. Very nice here. And then we eventually also see that a pitch comic they had done with Scott Collins doing the artwork that was given to try and get George to get his blessing for it. So it's basically a bunch of random moments like Deke's death and everything, or the stuff of them meeting up. That would have been Han by Collins' work. And then the stuff was Starkiller taking out his power cell and dying. Them dealing with the Han and the Wookiees and the big final battle. These were just all of a pitch.
Bro, but overall, I would have actually preferred this art better.
Really?
Yes. So I love the other art. Not, that's me being extremely honest. It's so beautiful. but with something like a little bit more comic booky / cartoony. It has the right feel of it to me.
Agreed. So what did you think overall of what could have been? Glad with what we got?
Yes. I appreciate the prequels now.
Maybe there's more elements from the first three movies. Well, more of the first and third one.
I mean, Annikin in this
Anakin was beyond annoying, wasn't he?
It's like he was annoying in a different way. I didn't think that was possible.
And a horn dog. And I'm sorry, the love stuff here was worse than in the other one. At least the other one, you had 2 movies at least to build it up.
Yeah, I'm like
here. Really? It's like, what? We're in love. I mean, when Annikin told her off, you thought like, oh, they're not going that route. Then it turns out, oh, we're in love, and she said she loves me, and it turns out I love her too. It's like, what the hell?
I was gonna commend them so hard if they didn't do the romance,
but they did
out of nowhere, and I'm like, you ruined it for me. You had one chance,
and they blew it. So yeah, what would you rate this? Artwork and story.
Artwork and story. I didn't actually find the story that bad, so I'm gonna rate it like
8.
No.
9?
No. 7.
7. All right.
Just because of the fillery parts.
Oh yeah, and yeah, it is. You can definitely see why a lot was trimmed. But what about the artwork?
Yeah, the artwork's so beautiful. If I were to do it separately, it'd be 10, the 10 out of 10 for the art. No, sorry, because of the wonky stuff, maybe like an 8.5.
Like Cookie Monster Vader.
Yeah.
Or Chunky Vader. Like, what the hell was up with that moment? It's like, what? But yeah, but again, this was a nice experiment, wasn't it?
Yes. It was. I don't regret like seeing it because I'm like, it's still pretty good. In its own way. I'm really glad I got to experience what could have been.
Yep. Who knows? Maybe we'll do another one in the future.
Woo!
Well, we'll see you all in the next one. Take care.
Bye.